gotta say Juan.
Juan.
When do I get my mic?
Uh-huh. Whenever you go buy your own fucking mic, dude.
I'm in a recession right now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
No, we're in a boom period, and
Who's booming?
It's gonna bust.
The
open.
oligarchs?
It's gonna bust open.
Who's booming?
Onto my
Jeff
face.
Bezos.
Onto my face.
I think we are in recession.
Not yet.
Nobody's
It's coming.
ordering stuff, so they're cutting out routes. Monday, dude, it got so heavy they had to cut out a full-on route. They're like, "Hey, Rick, you got the businesses?" I'm like, "I got my stuff to run." Like, "Yeah, but you're gonna run that stuff on top of that." I'm like,
"Oh, cool, thanks."
It's like, it's not just you. There's other drivers too.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Well, I'm gonna go home then." Like, "Nah, we need you to run it." I was like, "What? You let so and so go home?" I was like, "Yo, this is how we turn off Monday?"
Yeah, that's how we started it off, bro. But guess what today is?
I was like, "We turn off Monday that way?" International Fight Night.
It's International Fight Day,
if
bro.
You're fighting, yeah, if you're a freaking fighting fan, bro, you got Canelo versus
Who cares?
from Kazakhstan, Bivol, yeah, and then of course then you got the UFC.
Yeah, and you got UFC, where Oliveira missed weight and he vacated the title subsequently, which is the first time I've ever seen this happen in the UFC ever. He missed weight by like 2 pounds or some shit like that, and they just like no more title.
You know more, really?
Yeah.
And then freaking Donald Cerrone and Joe Lozon.
Yeah, that's a good one. And then Rose Namajunas, right?
Yeah.
Rose.
Doug Rose versus
Doug Rose.
Esperanza.
Carlo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good card tonight, man.
When
I'm excited.
what time's Kevin getting over here?
He gets off at 6, so I'm
Okay.
assuming 7:30.
Gets on an E and then watch fights and then
I'm sure.
you can do picture in picture.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to have one over there. I'm gonna have to have one right here. Yeah.
You're going to.
Yeah, man.
Hey, what's up, guys? How are y'all? Welcome back. Episode 155 of the Options Select podcast. I want to say thank you for hanging out, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you. You're the best. So how was your week, bro?
Oh,
That was work. Let's start with let's go with work.
Work.
'Cause for me, it was, bro. It was so bad. I took off Monday, dude, and I'm gonna watch
This upcoming.
I'm gonna watch Multiverse of Madness.
You're gonna take Monday off to go to the movies?
Well, I took it off just so I could unwind.
No. But I know.
And then I realized-
I know, but you're gonna use that time to go to the movies.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Got
Yeah.
you.
So I watch. I'm gonna get the 11 a.m. matinee when no one's in there.
You'd be surprised.
Probably.
But there'll probably be like 5-10 people in there.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
5:10 compared to a full house on a Friday night or a Saturday night.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
So
Did you watch the latest Spider-Man at all?
No.
You
Are
should
they
probably
on
watch
Disney
that.
Plus?
Yeah, well, maybe. I don't know. You should. You got your hard drive thing with you?
Yeah.
I'll throw it on there.
Okay.
No big deal.
Okay. We'll watch those. Yeah, cause I gotta the one with Gyllenhaal. He's Mysterio, right?
Yeah, that was the one before.
Far From
That
Home.
was the last one you saw?
No, I didn't see that one.
You didn't see
I
that
just
one
I only
yet?
saw the first one. I enjoyed it.
Those are all really good.
And I enjoyed it. Yeah, I think after Endgame, the only ones that shined were the Spider-Man ones.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
Because the Eternals.
Yeah. Immortals, Eternals.
What else? What else came after Endgame?
What did come after?
Scarlet
Endgame?
Black Widow.
Black Widow. That one was good. I enjoyed that one.
They did her wrong though.
Yeah, they did. Then you had like the series. All the series came out.
Oh, I think Moon Knight. The last episode was Wednesday.
I haven't even finished the first episode. I started watching, and Alice was like, "I don't want to watch this. This is confusing." And I'm like,
It's not the.
"Gotta give it time."
It's not the best one. It's not the worst one.
Right.
It's definitely like one of those like if you're like kind of like just doing stuff. That's what I did last Saturday. Mikkel was doing her arts and crafts, and I was cleaning some of my firearms. And I was like, okay, yeah, I can watch. I'll watch. Watch it and then clean it. Yeah.
Why not? As far as work goes,
I was working. My bad. Yeah.
Let's see here. Monday, I had my boss with me, and so she rode along.
Atta girl.
She did some work. We got rained on. Finished early. Whatever. Tuesday, Wednesday was fine. Yeah, it was okay. And then Thursday rolls around, which is it's my busiest day of the year. Right, so it's what we call the Trifecta day. It's where Cinco de Mayo, Mother's Day, and
Mexican
Mother's Day, which for those that don't know is the 10th of May.
No matter what day it is.
No matter what.
Not a Sunday. Just the
year,
it's just the 10th.
It's always the 10th. There's no fucking picking Sundays or whatever. So usually Mother's Day is separate, but for the past 2 years they've been together. So it's my biggest day of the year. Just for like reference, My normal route runs like $7,500 on a regular Thursday. This past Thursday was supposed to run over $10,000. So it was a pretty good, healthy bump there, right? And so it's like a quarter, 25% bump, give or take, up. Yeah, and they gave me a quarter of my product to run out to my customers. So I had to go to Mexican restaurants where it's their busiest weekend of the year, on their busiest day of the year, which is Cinco de Mayo, and tell them, hey, I don't have any towels for you. I don't have any napkins. I don't have any carpets. I don't have any aprons. I don't have,
Nada.
I have nothing. But somebody will get it out to you. Well, why? Why don't you have it? I don't know. They didn't tell me why.
Continue doing business with us, though.
Yeah. No, you're gonna sign that contract, though, right?
Contract.
You can sign that contract that I have ready to go for you, that I've been waiting on you to sign for months, right? Because we're looking really good right now, guys. No, it's been terrible, man. That kind of stuff it's embarrassing to me to show up to a place with nothing, to basically pick up soil, and to just to drive off.
Great.
Basically, it's the worst kind of customer service that I don't like doing that kind of stuff, man. I don't like my customers being without stuff. They depend on me. I depend on them. And not only did they fuck my customers out of the busiest holiday of the year, they're also screwing me out of my money. So I wasn't too entirely happy. And it was just one of those days where you're just like, I wanted to leave that truck running with the doors open and just fucking Uber back to my car.
Jesus take the wheel?
Not even Jesus take the wheel. I wanted to leave that fucking car there in the middle of Irvington Street in Houston, Texas, which is.
And by the way, guys, happy Mother's Day if you're listening.
Not the best.
Yeah.
Not the best neighborhood, but yeah. So happy Mother's Day to all those moms out there. But yeah, my work week, just because of that one day, just fucking ruined it.
That's how my Monday was.
And then they had the audacity to ask me if I wanted to work yesterday. They're like, "Do you want to work on Friday?" No, I don't. I've got other things going on. I'm not going to be here.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to be here.
Hey, Rick, you want to work Saturday? I'm like,
no.
You
can't even give me the shit that I need to work Monday through Thursday. What do I want to come to work on Friday and Saturday for?
Yeah, you freaking smile on my face. You smile in my face on Monday, and then you stab me in the back the next day. It's like, no, what's wrong with y'all? I'm not. If I didn't have, the tenure I have with this company and the financial means, I'd easily go somewhere else, dude. I mean, it's just.
Yep. I'm right there with you.
I was like, dude, this company would just. They don't care, dude. I was just whatever. So I make sure to focus on my hobbies and relax and unwind, because it was hard. Yep. I mean, especially after last week, which was difficult. And I was like, I kind of recovered. I was like, okay, I'm going to go into this week. Sunday was great. Me and Mikkel just hung out. And we had a good time, got everything ready.
Had the fucking attitude was up.
Yeah, dude, I was ready to go. I'm all like, everything, And then, I get to work Monday. I'm like,
it's like, no, get your ass back down there, bitch.
Dude.
Sit the fuck back down.
Yeah, sit down. Yeah, I was like, oh, dude, it was so rough. I was so mad, dude. I was like, I told Mikkel, I'm taking a day off. I'm taking off Monday. Just do something so we don't have to think about work. So, yeah.
Yep.
It's been nuts, bro.
I kind of didn't have the audio on there for a second.
That's fine.
Oh, well, I'll just overlay it later.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So your work was fucking garbage. It was bad. Just that one day just ruins your whole week, So I'm glad that it's over. And that's done. As far as yesterday's concerned, I was able to get a hold of my insurance company finally.
And 2 weeks, right?
And Progressive. So Progressive says that the gentleman's insurance doesn't have enough money to cover all the vehicles. He's hit his limit, basically. So I'm assuming it was over $100,000 for all the damages. Mm-hmm. His truck alone was $85,000. They got to pay that off because that truck's totaled, right? The other truck was about $20,000. My car's $35,000. The 18-wheeler's over $60,000. Crazy shit like that. So they said he hit his limits, and I was like, well, where's my payout so I can get my stuff rolling and all that other stuff. So I'm still waiting on that. But in the meantime, I had contacted my insurance. And I'd been contacting her every day since last Friday, like business days anyway. Yeah. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So finally on Friday, I called the 1-800 number and I'm like, hey, just out of curiosity, why hasn't my rep reached out to me yet? Just wondering. Just fucking,
over 2 weeks.
Just wondering. I put it in on Friday. Here it is Friday. I haven't heard from her. Says she's gonna call me back within 24 hours on her message. She hasn't called me back. What's going on? That type of thing. So I'm getting a little Karen on these people. I was getting a little hot. I'm a little mad.
Yeah.
Because I pay for this insurance, so help me out. Anyway, so yeah, the lady's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. She definitely should have gotten in touch with you. Let's go ahead and get everything started." So they take my recorded statement. They got all the information from Progressive that I have, my rental information, all that good stuff. She says, "Where do you want to take it?" I was like, "Well, what do you prefer? Like, what are your preferred body shops or whatever?" She's like, "Service King. We have 2 of them. There's one in Humble. There's one in Kingwood." I said, "Give me the one in Kingwood."
Mm-hmm.
She puts me on hold. I get a message from Service King. They're like, "Set up your appointment." And while I'm on hold, I was like, Monday, I wanted to do it like Monday morning just so I can call out of work, right? Just fucking just not go to work on Monday because I got shit to do. But I put it for like 3 o'clock. So I mean, we don't have anybody there to like replace me, and I don't want to risk somebody else going out on my route. So I was like, I'll fucking knock it out as fast as possible and then get back to it or whatever. So anyway, yeah. So I've got my appointment on Monday to drop off the car, 3 o'clock, which is going to be good for them to get started on that. Hopefully they don't total out the car. But they might. It might take fucking forever. You know, it might take months.
So when they say that uninsurance, is it gonna? They've reached their limit. Does that mean they just don't cover you anymore or something? Or what?
Yeah, once they hit a limit of money, they do not cover anything else.
But don't they getting money from shit ton of people to cover this?
Yes. That's the scam. That's the scam, dude. Where have you been? That's
I've never been in a situation like that.
Right.
Where, we've run out of money. I've never been in situations. I don't know.
Nah, it's like if you got into a car wreck, or not even a car wreck, if you just fucking
some sort of accident or whatever.
If you were outside running and you fucking tore your ACL, and then you go to the doctor,
ACL?
Knee.
Oh.
Knee. So if you go and you tear a ligament in your knee, and let's say your knee bends like the opposite direction, like you're running, you misstep, and your knee goes the complete opposite direction, right? You can't walk. Send you to the doctor. You have multiple doctor visits. At some point in the year, you're gonna run out of insurance money, and then you have to start paying out of pocket. Like, period. It's the exact same thing, but it happened all in one go for this guy on this car. So he's like fucked for the rest of the year. Like he cannot.
I hope this motherfucker gets audited.
Oh, bro.
By the IRS.
He's got nothing left. So I'm not sure if it's like per accident or if it's just like a per accident or per year or something like that. But he basically hit his upper limit, and it's over for him at this point. But yeah, I don't know what kind of money I'm going to see from that aspect of it. And at this point, as long as they take blame for it, which I think they did, then I just pay my $250
deductible,
$250 uninsured motorist.
Okay.
And it's out of the way. So, and get my windshield fixed as well, because that also happened during that whole time. So.
That sucks. Yeah, I saw it firsthand last week. That hurt me.
Brutal, dude.
That hurt me.
It's fucking brutal. It hurts me. And it's getting to the point where I'm looking for like a small truck, like a little Ranger.
Yeah.
Or like something on the side. Just like
a little GMC Cannon.
Yeah, something like that. Like a little GMC or
something.
S10. Mitsubishi Mighty Max or S10 or something like that. Like I'm looking for just a little.
Bro, you get a little Avalanche. Not Avalanche, a freaking what is the small little Chevy S10 trucks?
S10.
They had a special name though.
Colorados were for
not Colorados, but they're like they're kind of like souped up.
Jimmys?
No, I forgot.
Oh, I don't know. The souped up one would be dope. Would be like a Ford F-150 Lightning. That would be dope. That one's got like a Mustang engine in it or some shit like that. It's like, oh, that'd be cool.
You're hauling ass.
But they haven't made them since like 2006 or some shit like that. But so yeah, I'm excited to get the car in the shop finally. See what's gonna happen, what it's gonna take. What the process is from here. So that is another thing off my list. I fixed my toilet this week, dude. It was just running nonstop.
The guest one or the main one?
Nah, main one. The one in my bedroom.
Yeah.
It would just run. So like if I was in the shower, the water would just get like boiling hot for no reason. And I was like, what the fuck's going on? So I was like turning off the toilet and like showering, and it wouldn't happen anymore. And then like one morning, I think Wednesday or something, I woke up and I just heard it like running. And I was like, oh, what the hell? And I looked up what it could be, and I just ordered like the first thing that popped up.
Ball and cock.
Flapper. is what they call them.
Okay.
I don't think they do balls anymore. Mine doesn't have a ball in it.
Those are Euro ones.
It doesn't have a ball in it. That's all I know. I remember the ball, like that floats in the water or whatever once it gets to a certain spot. Yeah, I remember that. That doesn't exist in that toilet. It has a little flap that, you know, raises up whenever you press the handle that lets all the water go down. Apparently, that was just like leaking straight down. So I fixed a toilet for the first time. That was cool.
New skills.
And learned it on YouTube. Thanks, YouTube.
Right.
As far as gaming is concerned, this week I played Gran Turismo 7. One of my coworkers who got let go Monday. Let me borrow that.
Yeah, I saw a copy on the counter last week when I came by.
Yeah, he let me borrow that last week. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I was playing with the steering wheel, which is why the steering wheel is not hanging up there anymore. I was playing with the steering wheel, and the feedback and everything is pretty cool. It's very simulator. You know, it's a simulation game.
What you running with?
I think I started off with like a Honda Fit. I only did like 2 or 3 races. It wasn't anything too crazy, but they like start you off with like a Japanese compact car or something.
Okay.
I was like, okay, whatever.
Right,
So I started off with that, but it doesn't feel like, it feels okay, but it just doesn't feel like, I don't know. Like I have it on expert, and it's like if I feel like I tap the brakes are just like slamming. I was like, bro, I just touched the brakes. Like relax. So I got to do some fine tuning in here, and I didn't have the time for it yesterday, so I kind of left it alone.
Okay.
I played some Vampire Survivors. Been still steadily on that.
Yeah.
On the Steam Deck.
Saying Rogue Legacy when I walked in.
Yeah, Rogue Legacy 2. I picked that one up yesterday. I've got 7 hours in it.
And it's out of beta, right?
It's out of beta. Yeah,
Sweet.
It's out of open beta or whatever. So it's out now, and dude, it's fun. I'm loving it.
Dude, I'm waiting for Darkest Dungeon 2 to get out of freaking beta, dude.
That one's a Epic exclusive, if I'm not mistaken.
Dude, it's on Epic Games Store for sure. Oh, speaking of Epic, I saw you play freaking Fortnite yesterday or last week.
I did it.
I'm telling you, I was this close.
I was doing it.
I saw somebody running around in the Xenomorph outfit. I'm like, that's the one's gonna get me in. The Xenomorph.
Not Blanca.
Not Blanca. Not Chun-Li. Not Guile. Not the Street Fighter. But the Xenomorph. I saw that one. I was like, all right, almost.
Now yeah, man, I'm playing some Fortnite as well.
How was it? No building. Pretty good?
No building's fun.
Way better?
Way better than fucking building. Oh, God, I hate that garbage.
There's still some
dude.
demolishing, right? Like, you can break down walls,
You can
right?
break down the stuff, yeah.
But as for actual building...
You can't build a fucking... You can't just 2 seconds build a tower all the way to the top.
Yeah.
That doesn't exist, thank God. So yeah, with the no building rules, I love it.
Much more fun.
It's way more fun. Like, if I want to just get a game or 2 in... Play for a little bit. Some shooters.
I remember you're trying to escape, then you jumped into a trampoline, boom, and it knocked you right back into the fight. You're like, no,
that's not where I wanted to be. Yeah, man, it's silly fun. I like Fortnite. I like it as a shooter. Without the building, dude. I can't do the building. I will never go back to the building. I hope that they keep this thing for forever. So I wanted to troll you a little bit. So I bought the Blanca skin, and I bought the
I saw it was Sakura
skin.
Sakura in volleyball shorts.
And the volleyball shorts. So I did pick up the skins just for you because I was playing the greatest version of Street Fighter ever made. Yeah, the little emotes and stuff, they're cute. You know, they pay homage with Blanca to Street Fighter 2, where he does that stupid noise. Yeah, he's just doing backflips and stuff.
Oh, nice.
And then
Sakura's victory pose
is just her dancing or whatever. So... yeah, and then their little backpacks and stuff. But there's like this the glider that brings you in to the match. It's like this white thing. I don't know. I have to let you look at it because I've never seen it in Street Fighter, and I don't know where it belongs to in Street Fighter, but it's related to Street Fighter in some way.
It's like a white duffel bag?
I don't know if it's a duffel bag or not. I'd have to look at it.
Ryu carried one when he was traveling.
I'd have to look at it just so I could show you, but
okay.
I was like, what the fuck is this? I don't know where it came from. So did some Street Fighter 6, aka Fortnite. They have guns, dude. It's crazy. I did Rogue Legacy 2, which I'm very much enjoying. That one's great on Steam Deck as well. For those of you guys who have Steam Decks, it's perfect for that. It's getting solid 60 FPS the whole way through, and it lasted for about 4.5 hours on the battery life, so not too bad. I did some
So you do some Elden Ring right now?
Elden Ring. I started.
What build you going on this time?
Just Sword and Night and Flame.
Okay.
Just to show you that it's possible.
It's very possible.
Very possible.
But compared to like other like the Moonveil is in my heart of hearts. I see that Moonveil. I'm like,
the weapon art is just so much faster.
it's so good.
It's so much faster.
It's so good. It's my
on
style. Yeah. It fits my style where I could just really get in there. Because I was using the shit ton out of it, but it didn't feel like it was like OP like version 1 of the freaking Night and Flame. Cause
Right.
that was let's be honest here, that was broken.
It was pretty broken. But yeah, so I was playing around with that, just trying to get through Stormveil so I can get to Vari's questline because I'm gonna go do some rune farming in Mogwin's area.
Bro, freaking Jackal took me there.
Yeah.
The Sunday night after he logged off, and Jackal's like, "Hey, you want to get there?" I'm like, "Yeah, show me." Okay, so he was showing me the way, right? We made it all the way there, and then we got to the boss, and we died. Like, okay, and along the way though, I mean, because he has a Elden sword, and he's just killing everything.
What does he have?
The Elden blade, the Elden sword. I don't know, but the weapon art literally just shoots a freaking aura of light and just kills everything.
Huh.
And I was like, dude, he's like, yeah, it's best weapon in the game, but you got to beat the game to get it. I'm like, okay, nice. So he got it.
Oh, yeah.
So he got it, and he was just killing things for me while we're going the way, all through the way. And then we finally get to the boss, and we die and whatever. It's like, and it was kind of late already. It's like, oh, hey, Jackal, thank you. I appreciate it, dude. And we'll wrap it up.
Nice.
But
Shout
I died with my, shout out to Jackal. What's up, boys? But I died in there. I was like, damn, Jackal, I died with all those points. Like, bro, look, you go in there, get your points, and you log off. And when you come back, it'll put you outside the room. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. So all those 300,000 souls. I was like, yoink.
Give me that.
I was like, hey, Jackal, you think less of me for using on these points that you helped me find? He's like, shit, no. Get your money, player.
Get your money, player.
So I was like, okay, yeah. So I was like, grab those points. I was like, okay, just put them in endurance and focus points. Just boop, 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 boop.
There you go.
Easy points, easy go. So I was like, okay, put them in there.
So yeah, I've been playing with Sword and Night and Flame. I just started it this morning. I put like an hour and a half into it. I'm already like level 45 or something like that. But I'm just trying to get through Stormveil so I can get to Vari's questline.
I like Stormveil. I'm glad that I know I already mentioned this before, but I'm glad that they have claustrophobic little dungeon areas that you
Legacy
have to,
dungeons.
Yeah, that you have to look around and even if you blink at something, because I think I was looking for something at the Capitol, and I guess let's go to the sewers.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, you gotta look behind this wing, and it'll take you there. I'm like, totally missed it the first time I was there, and I love that the game rewards you for,
Yeah, for openly exploring
if you explore, and if not, you miss something, well then you miss it.
Well, then you miss it.
Yeah, I love stuff like that.
You got to go there eventually.
The open world part is cool, but to me, it shines when you get the whole, that claustrophobic, intertwined, and fight shortcuts and come back around. Like,
hell yeah. So did a little bit of Elden Ring. I was hopping on that for a little while there. I'll probably hop back on tomorrow. Tomorrow tonight there's UFC. There's Canelo fight, like we already mentioned, and then we also have a race tomorrow. It's the first race in Miami.
Oof.
So it takes place at 2:30 in the afternoon, which is a nice time. I get to wake up early, cut the grass, take a shower.
Yeah, with all the rain we had.
Yeah, fucking get the grass looking nice, and get ready for this race that we got coming up. So I'm excited. I think it was Ferrari 1-2 for the quali, and then 3-4 for Red Bull, and then so on and so forth. Who cares? Like once you get past like fourth place, like we don't care.
You ain't first. You
ain't first. You're last.
Yeah.
But yeah, that top four is a pretty solid matchup. So. As far as like what I watched this week, I watched a little bit of the John Wayne Gacy tapes on Netflix, which was okay. I don't know. It was okay.
He was a clown serial killer, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was from like Chicago or something like that. So I mean, it was okay. It wasn't like amazing, but I'll trickle through that. I also watched a movie on Netflix called U.S. Marshals, which came out in the 90s with Tommy Lee Jones and Wesley Snipes.
Yeah.
And Robert Downey Jr. back in the day, with young Robert Downey.
Pre-coke?
No,
he was definitely. I think he was coked up.
He was definitely on the coke.
He was coked up, yeah.
I also finished season 1 of Flight Attendant with Kaylee Cuoco on HBO Max. I watched the latest episode of John Oliver's last week today. Yeah, his new episode comes out tomorrow. But I watched a little bit of that. or I watched that episode or whatever, and then I'm starting on season 2 of Flight Attendant, and then I don't think I really watched anything else.
I told Mikhail, I was like, hey, we're going to niece's birthday party, and then we'll do the podcast, and then we're going to watch the UFC, and then we're going to watch the boxing, and then we're going to have a race. She's like, you're shitting me.
Nah.
Because she's like, wait, that much stuff going on?
She's like, I'm just gonna Uber home.
Yeah.
I've never used Uber before.
That's what I told her. I was
life.
like, look, you go home. I'll just Uber. I'll just watch the fights all night.
But yeah, man, that's about the extent of my week. Like I said, work sucked. Gaming was great. I
What made you
did.
get into Rogue Legacy? I didn't think that would be your kind of game.
Well, I do like Metroidvanias and I do like roguelites, but I didn't like the first one. I didn't like the first one, so I was kind of hesitant. But I was asking House, because me and House were sitting around bullshitting yesterday because he was off
How's doing,
work.
by the way?
He's good.
Yeah,
He's good. Yeah,
I've
he's
seen it for a
working.
minute. Oh, didn't Monster Hunter drop some? I heard you and Jack were talking about something.
I think it comes out
Some
this
DLC came out or
upcoming week.
something. Oh, okay.
I don't think it came out yet. Otherwise,
Okay.
we'd probably be on that. But
Did you the guys do some Elden Ring?
huh?
Didn't you and Jack do some Elden Ring?
We did some, yeah.
What'd you do?
Stormvale, I think.
Okay.
We completed Stormvale on
Nice.
what was I playing there? Oh, I'm playing with the Radon's dual blades.
Bro.
They're kind of too slow for me, bro. I'm just not feeling it.
That's why I have two weapons. I have my Royal Greatsword, and then I have my Katana backup, because there's sometimes I need something just a little bit faster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not really
I
feeling
like greatswords. I like greatswords, but sometimes I need something fast.
But I think I need more levels too. So I'm still early game. I think I'm like level 50 on that character.
Okay.
So I'm gonna work my way through that. But yeah, man, that's about it for my week. Nothing too crazy. Like I said, work kind of sucked. Gaming was good, and just some media here and there while I get time. But that's about it, man. How about you? Tell me about work, bro.
Work sucked.
Well, yeah.
It sucked.
Yeah,
I
I
just
get
did
it.
not want to be there.
Yeah.
It sucked. I had to talk to my coworkers, calm me down. It was just terrible, dude. It's like, oh, if I didn't have, like, honestly, dude, like, it just got me thinking, like, I don't want to get out. I just want to get out. I just want to get out. But it's like, where else do you go where I can meet that kind of, like just the fact that I have that much tenure, 15 years,
Right.
like, it started from the bottom somewhere else. Like,
Yep.
you know? So my coach like, look, bro, pay off your house. Once you get that paid off, that's like the biggest financial thing you have to worry about.
Yeah.
And then worry about just what you need to get to retire or whatever, because
Yep.
it just sucks, man.
Yep.
But I mean, work it is what it is. I don't deal with it with Tuesday, so I don't want to talk about it. It's done. Gaming, Elden Ring. No, I didn't do that. I did Elden Ring last Sunday.
Yeah,
I
we
was
did it
hanging
on the
out with you
weekend.
guys. That was fun. Just goofing off, being silly, finding stuff, and do some Vars, whatever I did. Some PvP action, finding Mogwin's Palace. That's where I last left off. It was that Sunday night when Jack was just showing me the ropes, which is I had a blast. Freaking what was it? Tuesday I did went back to Scarlet Nexus.
I watched a little bit of that.
Yeah, that one I'm just trying to put that game away because I was like, it's okay. It's there. Like, it's nothing like that make like, oh yeah, Scarlet Nexus. I mean, it's interesting to play, but after a while you're like, okay, cool. It's done. Whatever. I did. Then I played some Street Fighter Friday night.
I saw that.
Yeah, I had a blast. Going back to Street Fighter. Freaking.
I was a lurk boy.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, there's some online matches.
You were playing what, Nakali, right?
Yeah, Nakali. It turns out, like, I was talking to some of my coworkers. They were talking about, like, following me, so whatever. I'm like, on what? On Twitch? Like, oh, you have Twitch? I'm like, I have Twitch too. Like, okay, cool. What games do you play? Street Fighter. Like, no shit. Like, yeah. I was like, okay, cool. So
Yeah.
hopefully, play some more fighting games with friends. So
There you go.
Coworkers, whatever. What I watch?
What did you watch? You should definitely be watching Spider-Man tomorrow. No Way Home and Far From Home.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, like after Endgame, and then like Scarlet Widow, because that came out like in spring of 2019, like early summer 2019, and that's the last time I went to the movie theater. And then that's when Black Widow came out. I just wasn't interested in it. I was like, I knew that was coming out, and then that's like the height of the pandemic.
Yeah.
And then they just like
Then they just released it.
and then the whole shit happened with the old girl, ScarJo, and then like
Her fine self.
I never, yeah, she's great.
Mhm.
But yeah, I never sat down and watched it or something like that. So
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
You should watch it eventually.
It's on Disney Plus.
It's worth the watch.
It's on
It's
Disney
not
Plus.
terrible.
yeah,
It isn't the greatest movie of all time, but it's entertaining for sure. You know, I like those types of movies where it's just kind of like, oh, it's little action for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then it's done. It's done. You don't have to go back and rewatch it. It's just like I watched Spider-Man 3 times. I enjoyed the latest Spider-Man a lot. So that one I highly recommend, but I also definitely recommend catching up on because I like the stuff that takes place during or whatever. And then you have Multiverse Madness come out, right?
Yeah.
This week, and then you have Thor: Love and Thunder coming out.
And the thing is,
month.
like, I think it was a while ago. I think the last time Miles was on the show too. We were talking about the Phase 4 and 5 of Marvel, and they were talking about the Multiverse of Madness and Love and Thunder and all that. I remember hearing that they wanted to make the Doctor Strange movie like kind of more darker, more like kind of horror-esque or something like that. So I was like, just from the very beginning when I heard about that, I was like, okay, kind of piqued my interest because like I want to see them take it in a different direction besides just the the action movie superhero genre, So I'm excited to see that one. And like I said, Monday matinee be a good time to go watch
Which theater so I can buy all the tickets?
Yeah,
it's gonna be the one at San Jack.
I gotta talk to Kevin and see how I'm sure he appreciated because I know he said he went Thursday night.
Yeah, he went last night. Yeah, or Thursday night.
Release night. Yeah, so I'm sure it was pretty good. I was watching this anime called Ryze of the Shield Hero. It's on the Funimation. Not too bad.
What's it about?
It's almost like a played out story. Some dude gets stuck in a video game.
Tron.
That's an MMO, and like he has
Sword
to
Art
like
Online.
and he has to like escape. Yeah,
I'm just like naming off.
It follows. Yeah, so it follows that genre, but of course, it just follows all the what's going on.
All the tropes.
Yeah. But it's not bad though. I've been watching. I watched like 3 episodes already. So
okay.
So, but I'm watching it while I'm goofing off doing like podcast materials and stuff.
Right,
like
working out or something.
Yeah. Working out. I did that a couple times, swing the kettlebell up and down.
Yeah, I had none of that.
I did the freaking the 30 minutes with Leja, and I used 2 of the 35 pounders. Okay, we gotta be careful with these because when you gotta swing them, clean them, lift them, and then press them, and then squat, and then do it again, and then clean them, lift them. They're like, okay, this is a workout. I like it. All right. I ain't trying to front, guys, but these weights are kind of heavy. Like, no shit, they're 35 pounds each. No wonder they are kind of heavy.
He's also fucking giant.
Yeah, he's a gorilla of a man. He's huge.
So big.
He's huge. Yeah,
his quads are ridiculous. It makes me jelly.
So yeah, I did a couple exercises this week. It was good. Which I mean, honestly, like I said, Monday was a crap day, but so Tuesday, I went back and just exercised and helped just get my mind off, and it helped. But I
get it.
Yeah, and then Friday night I went back to exercising again. I felt good. Like I think it's just me having to be away from work. Just the anxiety of it. Like, I need to escape vacation again.
For sure.
But it's coming up in June. I'll put a freaking a WD 1 terabyte into the PlayStation.
Nice.
Yeah, time to tinker around. I was like, and I was messing with the PlayStation. I was like, dude, I got a handful of games, and that motherfucker's already like halfway full.
Yeah. Because it says a gig or a terabyte, but it only has like 600.
Right. Yeah. But the OS requires like I don't know how much.
So much.
Yeah.
Hi. You can't come up here. We're doing a show.
I don't care.
Anything else happened this
week?
week?
Yeah, freaking. So last Saturday also, I forgot to tell you. Last Saturday after we left your place, so I put the graphics card on the top slot, and then because like I'm hungry, like you know what, we haven't eaten fast food in months. Let's go somewhere. Went to Burger King.
Nice,
bro.
Flame broiled, baby.
Like two meals, $21. I'm like, that stuff adds up. Like I was telling Mikkel, I was like, can you imagine if that's all we ate? If you did the math, eat it twice a day.
I don't know. One meal for me is like $21.
7 days a week, like.
Yeah, my steaks on the regular, it's not cheap.
Yeah, but how much more quality food is that?
Yeah, it's way better. But it's just steak though.
Yeah,
it's just steak.
What's the quality? Yeah,
it's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, it's like fucking.
There's a difference.
It's literally $20 per steak for me to eat, and I'm just like, fuck. It's twice a day. It's like $40 a day for me to eat steak. But I had to mix up like pork chops or some chicken breast in there or whatever. But like whenever I do like steak, like me and Alice, it's like $40. If I do fajitas for just me and her for 2 meals, like for lunch and dinner or whatever, it's like $60. Yeah, it's fucking steep, dude. Beef is so steep right now.
Yeah, that's up there with the price.
So steep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. But $21, yeah, for fake food, I get it. That genetically enhanced cow.
At least it's not Beyond Meat. Have you ever eaten that Beyond Meat?
Dude, they have
or
it.
If anybody
Impossible.
was.
They have the Impossible Burger at
Guys,
Whataburger.
don't eat that, guys.
Definitely not, but do try it one time.
Yeah, you know what? Try it. Just so you can know what to not want.
But you're better off. But you're better off.
Yeah, at that point, if you just want fake meat, just eat a salad, bro.
For
you know?
sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anything else interesting happening this week?
I don't know. I'll bring it up to conversation.
All right. What you
we're kind
got?
of listing things off, and like I can't do the listing.
What you got this week, Bubba?
So let's start off with shitting on Activision Blizzard.
Okay.
They lose 60 million monthly active users in the past year.
Uh-huh.
So 372 million monthly active users as of March 31st, down from 435 last year, according to GameSpot. Yeah, so apparently Call of Duty Vanguard sold worse than Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War.
And they blamed it on World War II.
And they had a lower engagement. But the Call of Duty Mobile is performing about as well as it did last year.
Yeah, Call of Duty Mobile's dope, though. I like that game.
Well, everybody has cell phones. We know that for sure. So it's easy to pick up.
You guys don't have phones?
It's easy to pick up your phone and you're waiting for something, hey, your subscription will be ready in 10 minutes. Okay,
Alice
whatever.
fucking plays the shit out of that game.
Yeah. I mean, so I understandably so. Mobile.
She's not a gamer.
Mobile. If she's playing a mobile game, she's a gamer.
No, she's not like an active gamer.
Exactly. Well, yeah, she's not a console gamer or PC.
She can't do FPSs for shit, but she can play Call of Duty Mobile like a motherfucker,
She's
bro.
pro, right?
She's pro.
She go
dude.
pro.
She won like 4 games the other night. I was like, Jesus Christ.
In a row. Yeah.
I was like, well, relax.
Yeah. But the thing is, the odd thing is, according to the NPD reports, Call of Duty Vanguard was still the best-selling game of 2021. So, I mean...
2021? Like the entirety of 2021?
Yeah.
What came out last year? That wasn't like next-gen exclusive because those still aren't in every household yet.
For sure. Like, I think I know Resident Evil 8, that came out.
Yeah, that's niche.
That's not niche, bro.
It's pretty niche, bro.
It's not niche. I wouldn't call it niche. I'd say
survival horror. Yeah.
It's nowadays Resident Evil's huge.
If
you compare it to Call of Duty, but Call of Duty is just worldwide. Like Call of Duty, FIFA,
sports
game. Yeah, those are going to be the worldwide. They'll always be one that's selling. I definitely wouldn't say Resident Evil 8.
I wouldn't say it's on like the same level as like, let's say Mario. Anything.
I'd say Truck Simulator. I say that's
pretty
niche.
Yeah, that's pretty niche.
European Farmer Simulator. That's niche. Sega Bass Pro Fishing.
Elden Ring is pretty niche, but that one did pretty well.
That one, I don't think not anymore, dude. Like I said, because I remember we talking about it with Jackal, how like over the last 2 years, Bloodborne's just been getting this giant groundswell, and then all of a sudden it's out and out. Everybody's just clamoring about it, and rightfully so. It's a great game, but I mean, yeah, I don't think you say Bloodborne is now or Elden Ring is niche, because I think that game is just
now it's
bananas.
Big,
yeah. Like I said, it's over the last 2 years.
Yeah,
that genre has just been blowing up.
But you get like a popular game like Lego Star Wars that pretty much meets the Elden Ring sales in like less time type deal, where it's just because it's like a franchise and platformer slash.
Oh yeah, May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you. But yeah, like something like that. Yeah, like that one just like fucking sells like crazy. Call of Duty is gonna sell because of the name. Lego Star Wars is gonna sell because of the name. What I mean by niche is like not everybody plays Resident Evil. They just don't. Not everybody. I haven't played Resident Evil 7 or 8. I haven't.
Yeah.
I mean, I've dabbled in 7, but I haven't completed it. I need to. But as far as like if we were to say like, Mario, like if a new Mario came out this year, it's gonna be the fucking bestseller year.
Mario Strikers is coming out soon.
Is it?
I think so. The soccer one.
I didn't even know that was.
But that's not
like
traditional Mario game though. It's
no,
just
it'll sell because of
game.
Mario. That's what it'll sell for. Call of Duty is just gonna sell regardless. But
yeah, Call of Duty and any like FIFA / Madden,
EA game,
yeah,
basically.
Sports games. Those are gonna be top sellers.
Yeah, but where's Mario Kart 8
Still there.
Still always at the top 10.
Yeah, it's
always
up
at the top 10.
Well, according to MPD, but yeah.
According to what is it? Physical sales only?
Yeah, because I don't think Nintendo releases digital sales.
Mm.
So it could be a lot more.
But I mean, what else came out last year though? Like,
there's a whole list of things that came out. We have goldfish memory when it comes to
what
that.
I'm saying is like things that came out last year that were for multiple generations of consoles and PC that could sell as many copies.
Deathloop, 10 out of 10.
That was PlayStation only, PlayStation 5 only, and PC. But that's what I'm saying is like what came out on Xbox One, Series X, PlayStation 4, Halo. PlayStation 5, and PC all on the same go, like Call of Duty did to make those types of selling.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is I think that their numbers are a little bit more padded than everybody else's.
Well, for sure, it's on a lot more platforms.
Yeah, it's on way more platforms.
Yeah, it's on every platform.
That's what I was getting at. It's on mobile. It's on, but that's my whole point. Is like, how much more is that padding because they release on everything compared to like Resident Evil, or compared to like Ghostwire Tokyo, which is only on PS5 and PC, or compared to like.
Well, regardless of what it came out in, that was the best-selling game, but Activision Blizzard still. They're down monthly subscribers. I'm sure a lot of it has to do with all the issues going on over there at the, the way it's running.
Oh, you mean Bobby Kotick?
That guy.
Let's talk about him.
Well, I know he was trying to sell oh no, what was it? Oh yeah, he got sued from New York City. They're like, yeah, we're suing you. You can't be selling the company way too fast. I'm like,
yeah, they sued Activision, targeting CEO Bobby Kotick. And I have that.
Not so fast.
So the shareholders approved, and then the shareholders approved, but then like they're still waiting to go to like the regulatory committees. And I had like this whole article pulled up.
I know we talked about it. We're pretty much sure it's gonna happen, but then we're like, I guess. I mean,
am I?
Look, I say let's put them through the freaking ringer, dude. These guys have enough money as it is. Let's put their feet to the fire. Let's see what they're about.
Yeah, I'm going to find that article while we're talking about Blizzard. But let's keep on shitting on Blizzard. Keep going. What else you got? So their subscription numbers are down. Their player base are down. Their sales are down, allegedly, but they have the best-selling game of 2021. What else you got on Blizzard while I'm looking for this article here?
Oh, yeah, the Overwatch 2 beta.
Oh, my God. Let's talk about how terrible that is.
Lost 94% of its viewers in just the first week on Twitch. It peaked at 1.46 million viewers. And then to 78,000 D2.
Yeah.
It was like
top tier.
Well, I guess the Overwatch community just. I'm not saying all of them, but I guess the ones who left were not impressed with what they saw day one, and we're just like, okay, I'm done.
I mean, it could be worse. It could be Babylon's Fall.
Which is that one?
That's the Square Enix game that came out that has one concurrent player on PC right now.
Oh yeah, that one was terrible. That was like Platinum Games and Square Enix, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be worse.
I was did you hear about what they say about People Can Fly and Outriders? They made zero money.
Mm-hmm.
Like
they released it on Game Pass day one.
That's true.
So Bobby Kotick here, and Blizzard, Activision, whatnot. Says New York City is demanding Activision provide a long list of documents, including material related to the Microsoft deal, info on 5 possible buyers cited in Activision's official description of the sales talks, board memos, and more. The city's been pressing for internal documents since last fall. Originally, to find out what CEO knew of sexual misconduct and this and that. Basically, this is from Axios.com. But New York says that Microsoft deal, which is pending regulatory approval, allows Kotick and his fellow directors a means of escape to escape liability for their egregious breaches of fiduciary duty. And it also says that Microsoft's $95 per share offer undervalues the company, which was trading at close to that before Activision's public scandals began last summer. So they have like this whole Wall Street Journal investigation. And then the whole entire lawsuit, which is 21 pages long. Yeah. Like
if you have a file that's 21 pages long, bro, you fucked up, bro.
You fucked up. I mean, Bobby Kotick, and the picture that they use of Bobby Kotick is him walking around with this 3-inch binder. Like just filled with paperwork. And it isn't a game script. Let's be real here. Yeah, no, this guy he's in some deep shit, dude.
Bro, like I could just imagine the phone call. He's probably, hey Phil, look, I gotta get rid of this company.
I gotta
fast.
drop.
I gotta get this shit off fast, bro.
He was set
What'd
to
he
make
say?
$400 million.
No wonder he wants to get out quick.
Yeah.
Get out quick, get some cut, get
rich quick.
get a nice piece of the cut, and then drop out those lawsuits.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm not part of that company anymore. What?
Yeah, like that's easily how the conversation could have been.
Yeah.
Like, hey Phil, look, I gotta get rid of this, bro. Just give me a cut. I'm out. There's some stuff on there, but look, you guys get it.
You got it.
Wash your hands clean. You get all the stuff. You get COD. You get Overwatch.
WoW.
You get WoW.
You get Diablo.
What do you say?
You get Diablo Immortal, which releases June 12th. How long do we expect that to last?
I don't know.
Oh, this is one that I do need to play at some point.
Oh,
this
Trek
week.
to Yomi. That's
that
right.
came out on Game Pass this week.
Nice.
It's Devolver Digital, if I'm not mistaken.
Devolver Digital, man. They know what they're doing.
If I'm not mistaken. But yeah, no, I agree. Fucking crazy shit happening over at Blizzard.
They just
Activision.
had a whole string. And I'm telling you, dude, it started off with the whole freaking Blitzchung and free Taiwan. Free Taiwan? Yeah.
You had it. You had it.
So ever since then, it just kind of been downhill for them. You hear
Yeah.
about Square Enix?
Yeah, Embracer Group enters into an agreement to acquire Eidos, Crystal Dynamics, and Square Enix Montreal, amongst other assets.
So basically, all like their Western studios, they wanted to be like off,
yeah,
done with.
Yep.
And we talked about it too, how their games just have not been doing good. Like
They lost $200 million on Marvel.
on the Marvel games. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure paying for all the just the licenses for those franchises had to be up there. So yeah, I was like, well, I guess they want to just focus mostly on their Japanese studios from here on out. I'm guessing
Fantasy,
Final
basically.
Fantasy. Shit,
Go
I almost-
on. Go on.
Final Fantasy. They have other stuff.
No, go on.
Final Fantasy. Their MMO, which is still Final Fantasy.
It's still Final Fantasy. Go on.
They have
Name one other Square Enix Japanese release that is not Final Fantasy.
I can name you Triangle Strategy,
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts,
Octopath Traveler.
Octopath Traveler.
Like, that's about it. Like, I think they're just gonna focus on Final Fantasy. I think that's what they're gonna do.
Probably the
Like
game
that,
plan.
which is probably very smart because every Final Fantasy, although numbered, has a separate story completely from the other ones. It's always a fresh game. Maybe they might start, something new. But they have the Kingdom Hearts 4 for whatever reason.
Well, I mean, that was just popular AF. I mean, I remember everybody talking about how they want Sora and Smash.
Oh, they got it.
They got it.
But Square Enix is going to retain Just Cause, Outriders, and Life is Strange. Everything else is for the birds. Actually, for was it Embracer Group?
300 million, I think.
That's it. 300 mil. That's
Yeah, I think they want to focus on NFTs and blockchains.
Oh man, they're going the Konami route.
NFTs like they dropped big time.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Like
shit.
down like 94%.
Yeah.
Compared to like
Aren't you glad you didn't get into it? It might shoot back up though, bro. It might shoot back up.
You think so?
It might.
You think so? Honestly,
No.
it was so weird. Like,
stupid-
and don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm all about the blockchain technology. I think there's lots of uses you can make with it. But as for like pictures of apes,
Yeah. I agree with you. I just
like I said, technology. There's something behind there, the blockchain. But
for sure.
I
For
think
sure. But to be the owner of something that everybody can look at and listen to or watch.
and and even if you put it along those lines, that could almost work if it was priced, at a sane level, not this absurd. Hey, I got a picture of an ape that's worth $200,000. Okay, how is it worth $200,000? And what's the demand for that? Like, if someone was just said, "Hey, I have NFT, and it costs like equivalent to what it would be like in real life,
Yeah.
20 cents or something," I don't know. Then I'd be like, "Oh, cool."
But let's take for instance a game, right?
Yeah.
Like this is a video game that I purchased,
Yeah.
right? I own this. Do I own this? Do I own
according
Ghost
to
of
the
Tsushima?
UI? Maybe you don't.
Do I own this?
Was there UI when you've had it onto the game?
No.
Okay, well then maybe you do.
Do I own this? That's what I'm wondering.
You physically
Like,
have a copy in your hand.
I have a physical copy in
Yeah.
my hand. Do I own it?
Probably.
Probably,
Yeah.
right? Until they shut down the servers and things don't exist anymore, that type of thing.
Yeah.
But like, it's like, do I actually own something like that picture right there on my wall, or just for instance that Knuckles, like that's a one of a kind Knuckles,
sure.
right behind you.
Well, the thing is,
do I own that?
I doubt you'll ever have to sign a UI.
I don't know.
hang
Mikkel will probably fucking make an NFT of it or
a
something.
contract or something.
Yeah.
You know,
I
I'm
got
pretty
Zagreus
sure
right
games,
here.
How many games do you, no matter what, physical or not, when you play it, they say user agreement. Do you agree with this?
Right.
I mean, I think at
A
this
lot of
point
Square Enix games.
in this day and age, 99% of them, even if it's just one player, they still have a UI. Do you agree with this?
Yeah. Rogue Legacy didn't have that.
Probably
Whenever
not.
I bought
Probably
it
not.
yesterday, it didn't.
Yeah.
But what my whole point is like, do I physically actually own this game? Do I own it? Does it belong to me? And then like, if I wanted to let you have it, right? Does ownership transfer to you? Is it still mine? Like that whole blockchain thing. It makes sense. Like I agree with the technology and all that stuff, but like to do a digital artwork and then fucking have it posted on the internet where everybody could just hit right click,
Save,
copy,
image as,
paste, save as, whatever you wanted to do. Like, does it still belong to you at that point? Like, I mean, yes, you have the blockchain to prove that the original is the original or whatever.
Yeah.
I get that part. But like the whole NFT thing, just based off of that aspect alone, was fucking stupid to me. Like I just never understood it. I never wanted to take part in it. It made zero sense to me. So I always just kind of stayed away. I didn't buy any NFTs. I wasn't trying to sell any NFTs or anything like that. Like those things made zero sense.
I'll be 100%. I do have Bitcoin.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. That's also blockchain technology.
Yeah.
But like, for instance, if I had the Mona Lisa hanging up in here right now, like the real Mona Lisa,
That'd be pretty classy.
one of one.
That'd be pretty classy.
One of one.
I
Yes,
like that.
there are many pictures of it out in the world, but that's the original. I have physical proof.
That's a Da Vinci.
That's a Da Vinci, bro. It's right there. It's right there. Like that guitar up there, that's a one of a kind Earl's painting right there. That's a one of a kind. That's one of one. Like it ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? That's a Earl's painting. Now, I could take a picture of it, put it online. It could become something, whatever. But it can't be a fucking. It's never gonna be an NFT. You know what I mean? Like I own that.
You
But
own
like
that.
as far as NFTs it was a digital copy receipt saying you own this original digital copy, and then people could just make copies of it. It just never made sense to me.
Safe to say the bubble burst. And
Facts.
if you guys are still hanging on to that,
I hope you hold that L.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
I
but
hope you
yeah,
hold
I mean,
that.
don't get me wrong. If you were able to play the market, get in there, make some little gifs and pixelated
sell
art,
it?
and then sell it and make money,
Mhm.
bro. You got ahead of the game.
Banging.
You got ahead of the game. Good job.
Good job on that scam, baby.
Yeah.
What else you got, bro?
Oh, Summer Game Fest coming up in June 9th.
Yeah.
And I'll be
saw
on
it.
vacation that week, so I'm kind of excited for
Nice.
that.
I will be at work.
It'll be Thursday, and I'll be able to just
for work.
I'll be able to just hang out and
It starts on Thursday, like
start-
day
yeah,
zero.
I think it's just one day event. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I'll be off around 4 or 5, something like that. I'll
Yeah.
be here. Yeah, so I'll be able to catch it. But yeah, what are they gonna do? Any big announcements coming from Summer Games Fest?
I haven't heard anything. I just know it's just coming
Okay.
up, so we'll see.
June, baby, get it.
Oh,
Wait.
speaking of best-selling games, what do you think for March? NPD.
March NPDs.
Since
Elden Ring.
That was number one. 100%.
Was it?
Yeah.
Let's
On all consoles.
put Call of Duty on there.
Vanguard at number 9.
Oh, number 9. Oh shit. So let's see. Mario Kart 8,
Yeah.
FIFA 2022.
Not on there.
Oh, it just give it out for free anyway. Madden.
Nope.
Nope. Shit. I'm off my game here. Ghostwire Tokyo.
Not at all, bro.
Not even close.
No.
Jesus Christ.
The one you played earlier with the simulator,
Simulator. Oh,
GT7?
Gran Turismo 7.
that was up there.
Nice.
Kirby.
Okay. I can see that.
MLB.
MLB The Show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
22.
Yeah.
Forbidden West.
Forbidden West for sure. What was number 2 though? Elden Ring was number 1. What was number 2?
So we had Elden Ring, GT7, Kirby, MLB, Forbidden West, Pokemon.
Arceus?
Yeah, Arceus. WWE 2K, Mario Kart, COD Vanguard, and Strangers of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin.
That game released, huh?
Yeah.
Shit.
There was a demo, and I never got download the demo.
I never did.
Yeah.
I
did download the demo for Tales of Arise.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw Ian playing it the other day, and I was like, man, actually looks like fun. And I was like, hey, there's a demo? I'm like, okay, I could dedicate a gig or two to the demo.
Yeah.
I'll give it a shot.
Not bad.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I haven't played it yet.
Oh, okay.
just downloaded it. Just downloaded it.
I downloaded it.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
So.
Downloaded it, but I have not played it
No,
yet.
I'm still playing Street Fighter and Elden Ring. So
There you go.
Yeah.
Complete those out. What else you got, Papa? Stop with your yawning, bro.
Dude, I'm tired.
I don't give a shit. Wake your ass up.
So Down Detector on Twitter, user reports indicate that Xbox Live is having problems since 10:33 a.m.
Yeah, it was yesterday, yeah. Or Thursday, Friday, yeah.
I was like, oh,
people couldn't play games.
Sucks.
Yeah.
And again, that's the problems of playing games in this day and age where, hey, it's a single player game. You own it, right?
Yep.
But if you want to play it, you still got to be online.
Yep.
Like,
still got to be online, dude. Same thing with Elden
Terrible.
Ring, though. Well, for the most part.
yeah.
You can play offline. But like me and Jacko were trying to play, what was it, Saturday or Sunday night or some shit like that? No, it might have been Tuesday. But we were trying to play, bless you. We were trying to play Elden Ring, and like the servers would, like, Steam was just down.
Oof.
And we were just like,
That
oh,
sucks.
okay, cool. Well, we'll just do nothing now.
Oh, speaking of games and how to play online, I was looking for, because remember we talked about the Batman movie?
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about the Batman, what's in the future, and you're like, Batman Beyond. But it was the Max Miller ones. It was the Dark Knight Returns.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen those?
No, I have not.
You ever seen those? Okay, well, I had the Blu-rays, and but when I was looking for them in my Blu-ray collection, I saw my old 360 games. I saw Mass Effect 1, 2, 3, Batman, Arkham City, like all these like 360 like gems. The Metal Gear HD collection. I'm like,
yeah, let me hold that.
I'm like, bro, I wish my Xbox Series S had a freaking
Mikkel
disk
Series
drive.
S.
Or Mikkel's. But I wish it had a freaking like right then at that moment.
Yeah.
I wish I had a hard drive so I could just play these games.
Like that one?
Like that one,
Like
yeah.
that Series X.
So let me know if you ever want to borrow any of those games, because I was just like,
I actually bought a copy of Metal Gear Solid HD Collection before they took it off the market. It was like $5.
what's that? Nice.
On the store? I was like, oh, let me hold that.
On Steam?
No, on Xbox.
Xbox Line.
Yeah,
on
Xbox Online
Gold. Yeah. Yeah, and I was like, oh, because I want to play Mass Effect Legends, but I don't want.
It's on Game Pass.
But you also have to get the Origins, right?
No,
play it?
Game Pass? No.
You have to get Origins.
If you're gonna play it on the Series S only, no.
Yeah. Okay.
No, it's just you download the game and play it.
Okay, because I know, like in Steam, like when you like
On
part of the
Steam,
requirements,
yes.
if you want to play it, like you, and look, I know Origins isn't of a big deal, but to me, it's like having to just another client driver upload whatever, send information. Even though if you opt out of it, when there's an update to it, it magically re-clicks itself to send information back on.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's something I know I could go in there and check, but no, I don't want to. The fact that's there.
If you just get the Xbox Game Pass, which I think is like $5 cheaper or something like that, you can just play that version.
So like I said, I think I might have mentioned this to you or on the podcast already. So if I play the legendary Mass Effect, I'm gonna just get it on a PlayStation 5.
Yeah, that's what I did.
That way I could just play it and not worry about Origins, because that really was like a turn off for me. Because like I said, I had a good time with Fallen Order, but when I realized
Steam,
you have to get that, and I'm all up. I hate being, especially when it comes to my hobbies, being told what I can and can't do.
Yeah, it's the
with
same
it.
thing with the Assassin's Creed. Whenever I bought it on Epic, because at the time it was only on Epic and Ubisoft or whatever. But I bought it on Epic, and it made you download the Ubisoft, the Uplay one, and then and then like it doesn't even fucking matter. Like, why am I even launching Epic to play this game?
I remember I was watching Idom, one of the Street Fighter players. He was playing something else. He was taking a break from Street Fighter, and I think he was playing I think the Division 2 or something like that.
Yeah.
And Okay, he's playing. He's like, okay, I'm done. I'm going to play another game. And like the launcher just kept giving him problems, kept popping up and popping up.
Oh no.
He's minimizing it and pipping up, and he's on stream trying to like solve this. And like,
Nah, it's
all
not
right,
the right
guys, I
time.
think we're done. I think we're done
I
streaming.
think we're just done.
Yeah, I'm just like,
I'm out.
I know that's like probably a one-of situation.
Nope.
But it's just like the fact that happened.
Yep.
Where you're just trying to shut it off and it just keeps popping up and interfering in your game. Like,
yep, that'll do it. That'll ruin your day.
No, yeah.
Hold up though, because
What happened?
every player that owns a standard edition of Dying Light 1 will now automatically have an upgraded enhanced edition, which comes with all the DLC and all that nonsense before Dying Light 2 came out. So if you owned a copy of Dying Light, you now get all the DLC, all the nonsense that comes with it, which is always a nice free upgrade, which is what they should have done with Death Stranding, but or Ghost of Tsushima, or name any other game.
Well, I know Sony got some flack for it because didn't they say, which I think it was Horizon.
Yep.
Yeah, I think they said, oh yeah, this is gonna be free, and then like later down the road, like it's gonna be a $10 upgrade, and people were like, no, hold the phone.
You said.
Yeah, you said it was gonna be free.
Yeah.
And then after then, I remember we talked about it on the show. They said, okay, from here on out, guys.
And I fucked up.
Any PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah.
Who fucked up?
I fucked up because I bought the PS5 version.
Oh no.
So I paid more money anyway. But I could have just bought the PS4 version and gotten the free upgrade.
Get the upgrade.
Son of a bitch! I could have paid $10 less.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess different studios have different ways of doing it.
Yeah,
for sure.
I got something here for you. Sonic 3. I'm sorry. Sonic 3 won't have its original soundtrack in Sonic Origins. You want to know why?
Is that the one we talked about? They're gonna have all this extra, like you have to buy
Pre-purchase
stages and background music. And
so Sonic 3's original soundtrack was done partially in part by Michael Jackson.
Another studio. Oh, okay, another person, an actor.
No, Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
And the estate
still holds it.
Still holds that shit.
They don't want to release it.
They don't want to release it. So it's gonna have some different music due to copyrights with the Michael Jackson family and estate. And I just think that's hilarious that they said that they were going to release all the games in their original glory, but you got to pre-purchase this and pre-purchase that and buy the deluxe edition, digital, whatever the fuck, and you still ain't got it 100% correct. Dog.
I mean, but that's always been a tricky thing when it comes to like games that have like, you know,
my Grand Theft Auto,
like music, because those licenses eventually expire or go into different hands, and yeah, and
some of those people don't want to deal with you. You know what I mean? Like,
because honestly, that's the reason why, you know, we probably won't see another Marvel versus Capcom game, because at this point Disney has, and I was kind of hoping that would change once they acquired Fox and licensing to the like the X-Men and stuff like that. I was hoping, okay, now they're gonna get access to X-Men, which will, in my belief, I was thinking, okay, that'll be a shoo-in for Marvel vs. Capcom, because they've always had X-Men.
Right.
You know, of course, NBCI didn't have it, and that was a mistake.
That was a problem.
Their part.
Yeah.
You know, especially for the fan base who wanted to see, you know, Magneto and Storm and Wolverine, you know, and Psylocke and all them. So, and now after they acquired it, I was thinking, okay, Marvel vs. Capcom 4, it's going to happen, because Disney now has all of their, you know, the franchises that were in that game in-house, and they're going to lease them out to Capcom, right? Still nothing going on. I'm not saying it's going to happen or won't ever happen, but it feels like as each kind of like year passes away, you start thinking, well, maybe it's just
never going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah, for sure. And that's a bummer, because like these games are staples. You know, MVC2 is a staple in the fighting game community. It's still played in tournaments to this day.
UMVC 3 also,
and 3, but yeah, like for them not to ever release another game because of the licensing issues, that's a problem. But like, how often are great games released and then never heard from ever again too? You know what I mean? Like, how often does that happen? Like, quite a bit, right? Like, fucking great games come and go.
Yeah.
And then something always takes its place, and there's always new and better graphics and, you know, whatever. So I'm sure maybe they just don't want to give it to Capcom. Maybe that's the problem.
Could be.
Maybe it'll be a MBT next time. I mean, Marvel versus Tekken. You know what I mean? Or Marvel versus Guilty Gear or something. You know what I mean? Like it could be something different eventually. Like maybe it's just Capcom that's holding it up. Maybe it's something that they're doing wrong.
Who knows?
You know, who knows? We're not there behind the scenes. Basically, is what I was getting at. But I hope another one comes out. I hope Marvel vs. Capcom 5 comes out at some point, and they do something great. But like we also lost, Capcom versus SNK. We lost Street Fighter X Tekken at some point there. I mean, what else have we lost? We've lost straight up like fucking Power Stone. I love Power Stone. It was so fun.
Yeah.
But it's just like shit. It just goes away. Like I'm pretty sure at some point we're gonna lose Super Smash Brothers. At some point we're gonna lose Tekken. At some point we're gonna lose Street Fighter. At some point,
I don't know. I think the main ones will probably stay for. I don't think they'll go away.
But like they might stay, but they might take like a. So let's use Ford as a reference here. So the Ford Maverick was a staple vehicle back in the 70s, right? It was a smaller version of the Mustang.
Mm-hmm.
And after a certain point, they just stopped making them, right? And then now they're making it again, but it's like a truck, right? 2022, 2023 or whatever. So like maybe they might just take that little bit of a break, let the nostalgia factor build up a little bit more, and then they finally re-release. Oh, here's Street Fighter 7, in 2035, whenever the fuck that comes out.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Like maybe they just take a little bit of time, or like we're not going to release Call of Duties every year anymore because we're Microsoft and we bought Blizzard or whatever.
Did they talk about that?
Yeah.
You want to take a break or something like that?
They did, but what I'm saying is like they just don't release a Call of Duty for 10 years, let's say, right? They're doing themselves a disservice with money, right? Definitely going to happen. But maybe something takes its place. Maybe something becomes great because of it. And then we love this thing so much that whenever this thing comes back into the world, we love it that much more because we were playing this to make up for the void of the thing A, but thing B is pretty dope. But now thing A is coming back in, 10 years later, shit. It might be fucking badass again. You know what I mean?
Could be.
Yeah, some things need breaks, dude.
Some things do need breaks. Yeah, I think if you dive too deep into it, you start just playing the what if game.
Yeah, for sure.
What if?
For
But
sure.
I mean, I'm positive that Capcom will not take a break from Street Fighter mainline series. I'm sure Bandai Namco will not take a break from Tekken mainline series. There'll be maybe you won't see the spin-offs like Street Fighter X Tekken.
Right.
Or Tekken X Street Fighter, you probably won't see that. You probably won't see Capcom versus, X
Marvel,
brand. Yeah, you probably won't see those in a while. But as for like their main flagship fighting games, I think those will always, in one shape or another, form or another, will always be around.
For sure, but what my whole point is like at some point they got to realize that the numbers just aren't there. Like those games, as fun as they are, and as much as
if it was a yearly release, then I'd say probably yeah.
If like the fighting game community loves these games with the passion, right? We love Street Fighter, we love Tekken, we love Mortal Kombat, whatever it is you want to name, right? But the fact of the matter is that just don't sell as much as like Call of Duty or Halo or name Fortnite, whatever. Fucking name another way more popular game.
Mario Kart 8, yeah.
Name something else. Elden Ring, like. Bandai Namco, yeah.
How many times do we see fighting games on NPDs?
Never.
Exactly.
Super Smash Brothers.
Super Smash, right? You're right. Super Smash.
I mean, that's a party game though.
Yeah.
So I mean, like that's about the closest thing that we get to a fighting game on the NPD reports. But that's my whole point. Is like it's like these games, they cost these developers a shit ton of money and the publishers a lot of money to make, and at some point they are gonna go away until the fucking nostalgia factor builds up so much for them that they fucking bring them back in full force, and it's like, holy shit, we've been missing out on this for forever. I think that the fighting game community is going to go through a resurgence in about 15 years. Like, I think it's going to die off, which everything great has to come to an end, and there's still going to be the grassroots. And then,
the grassroots has always been there.
It's always been there.
It's always been there because it started off with it ended the first great era. It ended with Third Strike and CVS2 back in like the 2000s.
Right.
That's when the arcade scenes were dying, and it wasn't until Street Fighter 4 came out, which revived it.
Right.
And then it's here again.
Right.
So I mean,
I think it needs a long break. That's what I think it needs. To be honest.
But even then, it was never truly dead. Maybe there was an arcade scene, and even now with online gaming and streaming, I think I really doubt it'll ever go away. It might fade a little bit. It might not be as in the spotlight. But I think companies now see, especially what Ono did with Capcom and Street Fighter, making a whole Capcom Pro Tour. And since then, you've seen it with Killer Instinct. You've seen it with Mortal Kombat. You've seen it with Arc Revo. You've seen Bandai World Tour, where all these other fighting game companies are making, yearly long seasons. Mm-hmm. So I really doubt that it'll ever go. I mean, it might fade. It might not be as popular.
Right.
But I really doubt that it'll ever die.
Did you see where Nintendo what was it, Nintendo or Super Smash tournament or something like that? They
did a cease and desist or something?
It was like a $500,000 prize pool, and they kind of backed out of that. I gotta find that fucking story.
But I wouldn't be surprised because if that's what I think it is, where Nintendo says, "Oh yeah, wasn't he doing something?"
Oh yeah, what were we doing?
Yeah, he was doing a tournament, right? And then they were like, "We don't want you to do it" or something like that. Yeah, but Nintendo's done that before, though.
No, I don't think it was that. I have to.
If it's something along that line,
I'll find
if it's anything between Nintendo shuts down Smash tournament through official Nintendo channels,
right?
Then yeah, I've seen that before.
I got you.
Yeah.
What else you got, Bubba?
Nvidia pays $5.5 million for allegedly hiding how many gaming GPUs were sold. So by the time I finish ending this little statement, they already made that $5.5 million back.
Yeah, I think that them being fined $5.5 million was a fucking drop in the bucket.
You know what happens?
You know how much cryptocurrency was made?
You know that Cersei meme? Oh, that's cute.
That's cute.
That's what just happened right now. That's what Nvidia's doing right now.
Yeah.
That's cute.
That's it?
$5 million? Okay.
You want me to write you a check, or you want me to just wire it directly?
Yeah. What do you want it at?
How do you
Which account do you want it in?
Which account?
Yeah. I was like, well, what do you guys?
Chump change.
What are you guys gonna do? Yeah. So they didn't give you the truth up front. Which company doesn't do that? Does do that?
Right. None of them. Cool.
Yeah. Come on, man. They all do shitty practices.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Come on. I saw that, but I was like, well, ever since kind of crypto's been taken off. Since 2017ish, before then, but
yep.
GPUs, going in there for the mining part. Because I remember you talking about it, you and Miles talking about how just finding parts was just rough.
Yep, it's been tough
until
we went into there one day. But it says here, this is from Event Hubs. Mm-hmm. It says pro Twitch streamer Ninja finally reveals what his mysterious Super Smash Brothers tweet from 2018 was all about. Oh, so it's from 2018, but he finally fucking let it out. He said that Ninja just revealed the history behind the famous Smash community tweet on Ludwig's poker stream. Allegedly, he was planning to add $500,000 to the Evo prize pool until Nintendo shut him down in 2018. Yeah, so it was he was like, oh, I'm going to add $500K to the prize pool. Nah, that's too much.
Yeah, Nintendo's done that before.
It's like,
they come in and they don't like it. If it doesn't put the image of their product in a light that they like.
Also, can we talk about Twitch streamers?
What happened? They get released their information again?
You didn't see the poker game that they had?
They had a poker game?
So they had a group of top Twitch streamers.
Oh, because they have been having a tournament for the last couple of weeks. Because I know they had a Street Fighter one. They had a Dead by Daylight one. What's going on?
It was $100,000 buy-in.
Good for them.
Just fucking.
Good for them. That just lets you know how disconnected they are. To what? Do any of them have poker experience?
I don't know, but they beat a couple pros, allegedly.
Come on, I'm pretty sure they threw some signs to the pros all right, just fold.
Hey man, I just need you to fucking. We'll give you money. Just get the fuck out of here.
Just fold. I'm just telling you. Look, don't get me wrong. Good for them for making their bread and doing what they got to do.
Yeah.
But don't tell me there isn't some disconnect where I'm a Twitch gamer and I'm playing poker for $100,000 buy-in. Bro, you are so
full of shit.
Full of shit and not in touch with what's going on.
$100,000.
You know how much you could change to do something positive with that?
Bro, I saw somebody on Twitch buy another Twitch streamer a Porsche GT3, which is like $250,000. Just like gave him a $250,000 tip.
And he didn't like it because the color was wrong.
No. He's just like, he gave them the donation. Here's $250,000, and he's like, what? He's like, go buy the car. Do you, king? And I'm like, the fuck? Who does?
Yeah.
Who the fuck does this? Like, nobody does that.
Again,
For the views,
if
bro.
you got your money,
For the gram.
if you get your money, bro, get your bread player. Awesome. But at the same time, bro, you are so disconnected.
People believe that shit's real, though. Like, we all know it's staged.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we know you're making it up. Like,
Just to get the
come
views,
on.
you're right.
getting the views.
You're
Like,
right.
relax,
Yeah.
dude. Relax. Hey, Rick, I got 20 grand for you, bro. Like,
Thank you.
so I'm gonna wait for your stream. I'm just gonna just give it back after
I'll
the.
be like, all right,
Hey,
I'm gonna pay off my house.
Hey, I'll donate $20,000 to you, but just give it back afterwards.
Right. I'll be like, I'm gonna do the most boring thing ever.
It'll make a good. It'll
Pay
make
my
a good
house.
view. It'll make a
People will
good
be
view.
like, well, he did something responsible.
What? You gotta go
Got out of
ball
debt?
out.
He got out of debt?
I'm gonna give you 100 grand, Rick, on stream, but you gotta give it back though. Okay, cool. Just cancel it right after. Just
And
cancel
keep
that
it
payment.
and keep it under 909,000 so the IRS won't fucking look into it.
You got anything else, bro? Oh, stage.
Doctor Strange, can't wait for that one Monday.
Yeah, I'm gonna see it Friday in the
Yeah.
morning because I'm off Fridays.
NFT fails.
Mm.
Yeah, Square Enix losing 200 million on their
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. But release a good game. Release a good game like Guardians of the Galaxy, and I'll buy it.
I like Final Fantasy 7
No.
remaster remake. I like that one.
I was talking about just like
with
Marvel.
the Western Studios.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. There's not a Square Enix Western Studio game that I mean, I haven't played Guardians. Maybe I would like it, but yeah, I haven't seen a Square Enix Western Studio that I've been like.
Take it with you. Physical copy.
I still gotta play freaking.
No.
I still gotta play Returnal.
Yeah, play that too. That one's a lot faster.
better?
That's like 10 hours. Returnal's way better. Hands down, way better. But if you want to play it, take it with you.
Did you finish it? You did finish it.
I finished it. It was a great game. Great story. Good dialogue. Good time. Take it with you.
I'll have to.
I don't need it.
I have to. You know I live.
I know where
Yeah.
you live. I know how to get it back.
What else?
Just go in there like a Navy SEAL.
Activision Blizzard, Square Enix. Yeah, I think that's about for the most part.
All right. Well, where can we find you, Rick?
Guys, you catch me at OS_Rick with a 1 down here at the bottom. You know, follow my Twitter. Like, look, guys, Twitter's not a real place. I just go in there just tell you hey, I'm streaming,
Yeah.
and occasionally like something like that's FGC related or something like that.
Sure.
I don't know. And of course, streaming on Twitch.com.
Twitch.tv.
Twitch.tv/_Rick with a 1. Yeah, I like streaming, guys. Fighting games, Elden Ring, whatever's going on, whatever tickles my fancy. I do want to get into Castlevania Requiem of the Symphony, or Symphony. It's Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood. Those combinations.
Right.
Yeah, I want to play that one. I want to do a retro night.
It's like $5, right?
It was $4.99. $4.99. I don't know if
I gotta buy
the
that.
sale's still gone on or
I gotta
not.
buy that.
So I want to play that one. I want to stream it. So yeah, I'll probably be doing that probably later on tonight, Saturday night, Sunday, or maybe Monday evening, since I'm taking a 3-day weekend. So hopefully, after taking a day off and watching some madness of the multiverse of madness, hopefully I'll just relax and unwind, just trying to get my mind correct about work, because like I said, it just sucks knowing that. Like, dude, I pay my dues at work, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I've come up the rung of, I've climbed the rung of ladders of being at the very bottom and getting the crap routes and putting thrown where they need you. I'm at the point now where it's like, I have a set route. It should be.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah,
I'm
it
half
sucks.
I'm half to
Sucks.
mind myself on Monday morning to walk in like Abe Simpson from when he was walking into the bordello, or
And then goes back out.
So puts his hat down.
Are you my
sees
grandson?
Bart.
Yep. Okay. Back out.
Yeah. As soon as I see I ain't got no product, I'm gonna put that hat back on and walk right the
See
fuck
ya.
out the doors. Let's see you, bro.
Yeah, guys. So catch me there, guys. Like I said, I really appreciate just streaming and doing the podcast, and I hope you guys just have a good time. And remember, guys, take care of yourselves.
For sure. As always, guys, you can catch me on all things social media at OS_Onslaught. We love every single one of you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, rate, review on Apple iTunes and all that good stuff, YouTube and all that shit. We love you. All that shit. It helps more people find us. It helps the word get out, and that's all we ever ask of you. We don't
Yep.
put any ads in front of the show, during the show, after the show. We just love you so much.
Can you imagine we make it that big?
Oh,
we start
we
putting
can do it
ads?
now.
Put ads in the middle.
We can do it now.
That'd be annoying as fuck.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying.
I mean, if you're like upfront about it and be like, look, guys, somewhere down the middle, we're gonna put some ads.
Skip ahead 5 minutes.
Or then I'll be like, okay, at least he's telling us.
Yeah.
But when you say I'm never gonna have ads in the middle, and then
Yeah, we just don't do that.
then you sign a big ass deal, and then you're like, hey, there's ads.
Yeah, maybe. But as always, guys, we love you, we respect you, and we hope that you're taking care of yourselves, respect yourselves, and we hope to see you guys next week for episode 156.
156. FGC never dies.
Peace out.